Hello children, welcome back to my talks, and here I am with standard 11th English. Hornbill will start, and poetries we are going to do. First poetry we have already done, and today we are going to start with second poetry, that is The Laburnum Top. Okay, and the poet is Ted Hughes. So laburnum top and poet is Ted Hughes. Now what is laburnum top? Laburnum is a big tree, okay, and the poet over here in this particular poetry is going to talk about the top of this particular tree. So he has described an afternoon of autumn season, okay, when the leaves, autumn season, Panjharka season, when the leaves of the trees, it falls down, okay, and he has talked about that particular season and talked about a tree in autumn season, that is the trees, the lavender. Okay, so what does he say? You know children that these nature lovers or the poets who love nature, they can understand the language of the flowers. Even the flowers sway from one side to the other, they understand what the flower has to speak. They understand the movement of the leaves, they understand the chirping of the birds. Okay, so that is why they are known as nature lovers. So here also Ted, he says that the tree, this laburnum tree, seems very silent, very quiet and calm. Okay, there is no movement in the tree. Why? Again, because the tree is shedding its leaves. The leaves are becoming yellow and the leaves are shed. And long before that, it has already shed its seeds. Seeds have already fallen down. So suddenly what happens? A bird comes. Bird, goldfinch. Goldfinch is a bird. It comes and sits on the edge of a branch. Okay, and it starts chirping, making sound over there, and breaking the silence which was spread on the laburnum tree. Okay, and then what happens? That quietly, very quietly, smoothly, watchfully, as a lizard, okay, it crawls on the branches of the tree. So just like that, this particular bird, the goldfinch, moves in the center, moves in the middle of the tree. It's a bushy tree and it moves in the center, and as it moves over there, okay, quite a lot of sound, chirping sound can be heard. That is what the poet says, and it seems as if the whole machine has started working. Whole machine, he's talked about the engine. Engine is referred to as this particular bird, and you can always imagine when the chirping increases, the sound is at high pitch, it means the bird has got its nest over there, must have laid eggs, and have baby birds must be there. So the mother has brought food for the babies to feed, and that is why as soon as they hear the chirping of the mother, okay, all the babies in the nest, they start chirping back. Okay, that is what is the sound. And as if the machine has started working, the tree all of a sudden has become very lively, very excited. That is what the poet says. Okay, and the whole tree starts shaking, and an excitement, a pleasant atmosphere is created around the tree. Okay, and how does it shake? With the shaking of the wings of the birds. Okay, and they are excited, the young ones, the young babies are excited seeing the mother. That excitement by itself is, you can say, it is spread in the environment, it is spread on the laburnum tree. Okay, and the engine of a family responds to her call. Okay, the babies respond to her chirping sound. Okay, and they all start moving here and there, and that is what is referred to. Okay, so at the end you can say that the goldfinch has made the tree lively once again. And after that, after some time, the mother bird flies to the edge of the branch. Okay, and from there she flies off. Means her face, you can say, the appearance on the face with which you can make out that it's a goldfinch bird. And again it says that the light, pleasant sound, whatever it has brought, the life which it had brought over there, it takes back life along with itself and flies back into the heaven. Okay, and goes to the God, the infinite. That is what he says. And the laburnum tree once again becomes very calm, very quiet and seems as if it is all empty once again. So this is what is the poetry. Very simple poem, the laburnum top. Okay, and you can, again, if you want to compare, we can compare it with the children at home. When the children at home, they are at home, it's very lively. When they are not there, again, it's very quiet, silent, something like that. So hope you would have understood this particular poetry, children, and do give a big like. Okay, subscribe to the channel. I know many of you have not subscribed, but if you do not subscribe during the exams or tests, whenever you have, you can always go to it back and go through it. Even if you don't read the poetry or the chapter, you go through the summary, you understand the whole thing. So if you subscribe it, it is always at a finger back, just at a pinpoint. So just subscribe the channel, like it, share it with your friends, relatives, okay, in different schools, those who are there in CBSE. And one more thing, children, the question answers, I'll be sharing the link down, so you can get the question answers from there. Okay, so thank you for watching. Thank you.